and would request for a double exposure. And I found out the double exposure is a single picture, but have two images perhaps connected, or one overshadowing the other, or one actually merged within the other. So when you look into one print, one image, you actually see two. It's called double exposure. And I think that exposure is very important for us in this world today. For you see, since March, sometimes March 3rd, further on in 2020, we went through a great exposure. We were exposed to a national and international pandemic epidemic called COVID-19. And it was so powerful that simply by being in close connection with another individual, you were exposed to the disease or the virus, COVID-19. You would thought that it would wear out with just one or two, maybe 10, a city. But actually, one person exposed to another person, that other person was exposed to another one, and on, and it continued to multiply, but it started from a single exposure. Not only did we experience that sort of painful, disastrous exposure that killed well over 500,000 persons up to date, and is still somewhere lurking out in the streets and wherever, yet we also saw science grapple with and scratching their heads trying to understand what is this all about. For the first time in recent history, we were exposed to the vulnerability that you could possibly die by simply going to visit your loved one's home from the exposure of a virus. That's how powerful exposure is. It can affect anyone that comes in contact. And not only were we exposed visibly in this pandemic and the science scramble for answers, we were also exposed, and America was polarized by racist activities that was once done secretly